Yeah, boy. We have a little technical difficulties, but that's all right. It's all cool in the hood. You know what time it is. It's the TLV Sports Talk Show. We talk sports. We talk like we make you visible. Tonight we got a special guest coming out of the Philadelphia, PA area. We'll put it like that. And you're going to hear a lot of good things coming from her. Her name is Nicole Tyler, but we call her Nikki. But let's see what she's really all about here. Let's see if we can get her on her podcast. She has a podcast, so let's chop it up and see what she does here on this.
Hey y'all, it's Nicole or Nikki Tyler, and my message today is we most likely become who we spend the most time with. I just heard this message that is you're like the five people. You're like the 5 people that you're closest to, or something like that. So I just wanted to put that out there, just food for thought. You know, it's not to tell you to add more people to your life, distance yourself from more people. It's just to think about it and be intentional about who you share your time with. And if you want to change something, maybe you should change your network, the people you network with. And also, I feel like you could spend time with people on the internet, like videos of inspirational people that you look up to, and that can help you mirror their aspects. So if I can inspire one person a day for 365 days times up by my life, peace and blessings.
Well, we got Nicole right here. Let's going on. Let's close this out here. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but that's the way it is.
It's all good.
That's crazy. At least you know we're live. All right. Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely. This is Nikki Tyler.
Yep.
And it's really good to have you on the air here. Let me close this out here. There we go. I had to get Kobe Bryant off the air here. This is Nikki. Hey, Nikki, welcome to the broadcast. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but that's the way it is when you live stream. You know, we keep it real. Tell our folks that's watching, that's, you know, on YouTube and Randy B-Ball Facebook here and LinkedIn. You're a student. Are you a present student, or are you alumni of Howard University HBCU school?
Yes, as of May 11th, I'm a graduate of Howard University. So now I'm just on a different chapter in life. Finished my undergrad. I'm looking into graduate school, but for right now, just I'm back home, you know, for the summer. It's still kind of like a summer break for me, so I'm just, you know, relaxing a little bit, and still, you know, working on just getting better as a person and still learning, despite not being in school right now, but just still, you know, expanding my knowledge and everything like that.
Wonderful. Tell someone who needs to hear this, what was the difficulties as far as applying for school, getting the finances for school, and all the administrative things that, you know, that people don't talk about, but it's a reality. And it's not easy. Obviously, you persevered and you went through it. So what information and what knowledge could you give someone who needs to know what to do and how to do it, as far as applying for schools, as far as finance department, things of that nature?
Yeah, I mean, I did a HBCU route, and they're kind of known for not being as awarding scholarship wise. So you have to really put yourself out there in scholarships, because they don't give you a lot off initially. So you have to look for outside resources to apply for different scholarships. And also just application, your essay, your test scores. You just want to put your best foot forward. That I think helped me get into Howard was my test score wasn't like the highest and nothing special, but I had put a lot of effort into my personal essay, and I wrote a very genuine, honest story about myself. I'm trying to think what it was. It just I think it was just being at a predominantly white high school and just schooled for a lot of my early years, and I kind of just wrote about just wanting that different experience at an all-black institution and what it would mean to me. And so I just kept it true to myself and wrote about myself, and so I think that helped with getting into Howard. And once you're in Howard, you're there, so all you have to do is just maintain that excellence and keep up your grades. Being involved is very helpful too, just to get that experience, because life, college is what you make it, life is what you make it. So when you're in college, you really want to embrace just the college life, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So where did you go? What platform did you use to get the information that you needed to submit your applications and your GPA and so forth and so on? Do you remember that? I know it was like 4 years ago, right? So
yeah, 2019. So it's a few years ago, 5 years.
Right.
But I just remember doing a lot of college tours, HBCU college tours. So they kind of just gave you those information. This is the GPA requirements. These are the test score averages. So just having that information through, just higher up, like teachers and educators. And Howard had the Common Application. So definitely go on Common App. It's where you can make one application and then you can send it out to however many schools that you're applying to and what different schools you're applying to. And with administration and everything, I personally didn't have that many scholarships. A lot of it was out of my parents' pocket, so I'm very thankful for my parents. But just once you get into that like college readiness, most schools have like resources, for FAFSA and all those deadlines. So I think it was just a lot of from my guidance counselors and just my school in general, just pushing that college route.
Yeah, that's good information. Did you have difficulty from time to time?
With just my application, my college application?
Yes.
Did I have difficulty? It was difficult to write a college essay. Honestly, I had to make sure it was up to par with that higher education, what they're expecting. I guess it wasn't like it's not. I wasn't trying to give like a high school level application. Or essay. I wanted to be thoughtful and use words and punctuation. So I just I did have help from like families to go over my essay. I had other people to go over my essay just to make sure that it was good to send into Howard, because I was very serious about going to an HBCU. Howard was one of the top on my list. Howard, Hampton, Delaware State, Florida A&M. So I knew I wanted to go to HBCU. And so yeah, I put my best foot forward.
Beautiful. And you majored in, what was your major?
My major was health science.
Health science. So you're in pursuit of another degree in that same area, health science, or you're going to do your master's in something else? Work your master's in something else?
Yeah. I'm still figuring it out, because I did health science and I realized that I definitely want to focus on mental health. Health science is very broad, so you can go into public health. You can go back to nursing, medical school. There's the PT. which is physical therapy, occupational therapy, all types of different avenues. I realized that my I'm drawn to is that mental health, almost kind of like a philosophy. So I was thinking about maybe doing a philosophy master's. Yeah, I'm figuring that out. I'm not too positive yet on what it is, because maybe I could do public health as well. I have to do some more research.
Well, when you were at Howard, did you play any sports?
I didn't play collegiately on any of the teams, but I did just do my own basketball. Always play basketball, just training, working out, like recreationally. So I stayed consistent with my own program. I wasn't a part of a school program, but I just did my own thing, just for my mental health. Yeah.
Well, before we go into the final segment of your YouTube, My Only Niece, and your Instagram, I want to let everybody know that we're happy to have you aboard at our Nike basketball U.S. Sports Camp in Riverwinds Community Center, West Deptford, New Jersey, this summer. And we're looking forward to you really helping out and showing people some of their skills that could be, because you'll be dealing with ages 8 through 18, maybe 18. I say 8 to 17, but you'll probably be working with the younger group. And I know that's right along in your line with health, and you're really going to have a blast. And we're looking forward to having you. That's in July 8th to the 12th and July 15th to the 19th. So welcome aboard. Thank you for coming, and we look forward to having you there and having a blast. It's gonna be fun. You really have a good time. So in this final segment, I want to ask you about your YouTube, My Only Niece. We saw a segment earlier, although we had a little technical difficulties, but that's okay. Talk to us. How did My Only Niece come about, and what's the progress with it, and when did you start that?
Okay, so yeah, those are good questions. So basically 2020, year of the COVID, I started my YouTube channel. My first video was on hair care, like natural hair, like things like that, like natural hair. Never posted a video after that. That was like one video on hair. And so I still, my original channel name was, my channel is My Only Niece. It's a dedication to my niece, Olivia Elise Tyler. And she had passed away December 13th, 2019. And her story is just, I think it's just beautiful. She was only 5 years old, but she was such a beautiful soul, you know what I'm saying? And so that whole experience of watching her come into this world and then leaving was, it changed my perspective on everything. And I always was the type of person to just want to better myself, you know what I'm saying? And not be idle, not be content with just emotions, but more so being in control of my life. And so I just started getting into self-help books, being more intentional with my relationship with God and spirituality. It really forced me to look at God. You know what I'm saying? I never really had to think like that, I guess, if that makes sense. So one of the readings at the time was just on journaling, video journal, writing it out in journaling, or writing in a journal. And so I had made a video. I wrote it down actually because I was curious myself. My first video on mental health, I guess, was February 25th, 2021. So it was 2:00 in the morning. I was at Howard. I came back from the gym, and I just wanted to talk to myself on a camera. And actually, I should have watched the video. I don't usually rewatch my videos. I kind of just record it one time and just let it go. And I remember looking back at that video a while ago and I put it on like private because I was like cringing at myself. I was just like, I don't even know what I was talking about. But it was just more so just at the time I was really into self-help, Kobe Bryant, basketball. So I just came home from the gym and I was just talking to myself, and I recorded it and put it on YouTube. And just my mom, my brother, people, my aunt, my family, people in church, they all kind of watched it and they were like, saying like, this is nice, this is motivational. Yeah, so then I just started making videos from there. And I always, even when I had posted just a hair care video, my intention was always, surrounded by a tribute to my niece, just a tribute to uplifting people, positive encouragement, if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Because the internet has so much on there and people are watching it daily, there's millions of people, millions of views every day. And I just wanted to put something out there that was positive watch, and that you could take something from it. I'm actually, I think I get better from it than anybody, you know what I'm saying? Just from,
right.
It's like my own, it's helping me learn the same stuff that I'm trying to help people learn, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I saw some of the shorts. We call them shorts, the reels. Is very uplifting, very edification, very edifying, and you just keep on keeping what you're doing, and don't worry about quantity. It's quality that's more important. If you could just reach one person, that's worth it, rather than so many people trying to reach hundreds and thousands and millions of people.
Yeah.
A lot of them, what they're doing it for is because they want to monetize things, but you're doing it from your heart, and you're doing it because of a change of life in your journey of life. So I encourage everyone to go to YouTube, My Only Niece, and Instagram.com/1of1 Nicole. Is that right?
Yep, 1of1 Nicole.
Is there any other contact information that you want to bestow on the people, or just the Instagram is good enough?
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok are my main social media accounts. They're all 1of1 Nicole. Even YouTube, I think you can search at 1of1 Nicole, and My Only Niece will pop up. And
right.
If anything changes, I'll put something out on those platforms if I decide to. Well,
congratulations to you on your matriculation, and I know you're going to go forward in your journey.
Thank you,
the best
Randy.
The best is yet to come for you, and you just got to persevere, because life is not always a bag of goodies. You gotta. It's hard sometimes, but if you persevere and you endure, you'll see it's well worth the fight, the journey, going uphill, and then it's not always uphill. It's leveled out, and then sometimes it's downhill. So I encourage you to keep on keeping on. Look forward to seeing you in the flesh, July the 8th at Riverwinds Community Center in West Deptford, New Jersey. And again, welcome aboard. Thanks for coming on. The youth, the campers, and the parents, they're just going to love you. I'm telling you. You're going to get a lot of gratification at the end of the week. You'll see those kids. You'll find out. You'll find out. So thanks again for coming on the air. This has been, that's right, My Only Niece. That's right. Check her out. YouTube. That's Nikki Tyler, Nicole Tyler. Yeah. Anything you want to say before we sign out?
I just appreciate the opportunity, Randy B. Also check out his content, stay locked in, and I really appreciate the opportunity.
All right. It's all good in the hood. We love it. All right. This has been the TLV Sports Talk Show. You know what time it is. We talk sports. We talk life. We make you visible. Everybody knows the deal. We off like a dirty shirt. Put it in the book.